What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back for another video. And tonight is what everyone in the NFL has been waiting for, the NFL draft. I've been waiting for the draft since week 17 ended, since the Steelers scored that game-winning touchdown against us in overtime, week 17. From the moment that game ended, I started counting down to the draft, you know? And it's finally here. So let's hope the Browns make some good picks, and maybe we'll be a better team next year. Can't wait. But yeah, I got a mock draft for you guys. I know it's itches like crazy. Hate that. Starting off with the first overall pick in the draft, I got my Cleveland Browns selecting Myles Garrett, defensive end out of Texas A&M. Arguably the easiest pick ever. But since we're the Browns, we're going to make it difficult. I've heard rumors that the team is split. The front office is split on who to take. The coaches want Garrett, and the front office wants a quarterback. It's kind of funny. Our QB guru coach wants a defensive end, whereas our front office wants a quarterback. It's kind of funny, isn't it? But here's another twist. Nobody knows who in the heck we're taking, Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Only 3 or 4 people in the whole front office know who we're taking. I don't even know who those 3 or 4 people are. I'm going to guess it's Sashi, Paul DePodesta, and maybe Andrew Berry. Those may be the only people that know who we're taking, number 1 overall. And we all know they ain't telling anybody, They ain't blurting out. They're going to make all of us find out at the same time. Let's just hope they make the right choice. So, first overall, I got Myles Garrett, obviously. This dude will be a premier pass rusher for this defense under Greg Williams. Put him alongside Danny Shelton, a returning Desmond Bryant, and then stud second-year player Emmanuel Ogbah as well. Our front 4 will be pretty good with Myles Garrett. I can't wait to watch that, but we got to pick him first, We'll see if the Browns make that good choice. All right, moving on to number 2, we got the San Francisco 49ers. Shout out to all the 49er Empire repping their team hardcore. Billy Badass, Hawk Hater TV, a.k.a. JD and Sacktown, Iraqi Vet, and all you guys out there repping your Niners. Your team was garbage last year. We'll see how they play this year. So with the number 2 pick, I have the Niners selecting Jamal Adams, safety out of LSU. A lot of people have Solomon Thomas going here, but I got Jamal Adams going to the Niners simply because they need a safety. And he would fit really well over there in San Fran. All right, moving on to number 3, we got the Chicago Bears. Shout out to all you Bears fans. Josh Boy, Tyler Sam, Rain Foster Podcast, and yes, even you, Judah Tribe. But yeah, at number 3, I got the Bears taking Solomon Thomas, defensive end out of Stanford. Putting Solomon Thomas with that front 7, low-key, it'd be pretty good. I mean, the offense is still going to be garbage without Alshon Jeffrey, but the defense may actually turn some heads a little bit, It's going to be interesting to see what they do. All right, moving on to number 4, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars. Shout out to all you Jags fans out there, all this debate about, we need Leonard Fournette. I've even seen Jags fans start a hashtag Fournette at 4. Pretty good, actually. If y'all don't take Fournette, that's another thing. I've seen a rumor pop up in the past few hours about the Jags being interested in Deshaun Watson. Boy, if you take Deshaun Watson number 1, oh my God, you thought the Browns were going to get laughed at. Bruh, the Jags are going to get laughed at almost as bad. Because you've taken another quarterback. Now, what's that going to say about Blake Bortles? I'm sure Blake Bortles is my world is not going to like that too much. That's funny. But yeah, at number 4, I got the Jags taking Leonard Fournette. This dude could be the next Adrian Peterson. You know, he's like a bowling ball. You know, when he gets going, man, you're not going to stop him. You can only hope to stop him. Just hope he stays healthy. You know, that's his one thing against him. Can't stay healthy. But I think, you know, the Jags also need to solidify their offensive line. Otherwise, their run game will not be too good. But we'll see what happens, you know. It's going to be a lot of fun tonight, I can tell you that. So much uncertainty. Coming in at number 5, we have the Tennessee Titans making the first of their 2 picks. And with the 5th pick, I have the Titans selecting Jonathan Allen, defensive lineman out of Alabama. Putting Allen next to Jurrell Casey in that front line will be straight up ridiculous. Low key, the Titans could win the AFC South next year if they stay healthy. If Mariota stays healthy and that defense is playing well, watch out for them. They could be really good. They got the offense, now they just need to work on their defense, and they'll be a really good team in a few years. Give it time. Yeah, by the way, shout out to Kev's Point of View. One of the only Titans fans I know on YouTube. All right, moving on. Number 6, we got the New York Jets, Jets. And with the 6th pick, I have the Jets selecting Deshaun Watson, quarterback out of Clemson. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if Trubisky goes here at number 6. And I also would not be surprised if the Browns traded up to take Trubisky at 6. Or even 5. Or how about 4? I mean, I've been hearing about the Browns trading up, but I've heard 4, 5, or 6 are the prime targets for the Browns. So we'll see what happens. So I got Deshaun Watson going to the Jets. Number 7, I got almost did it again. The Los Angeles Chargers taking Malik Hooker. Now, Malik Hooker will draw a massive resemblance to one Eric Weddle with his play style. This dude could hit hard, but he's also a very good center fielder in football. Now, you're about, center fielders are for baseball, you idiot. Well, center fielders do exactly what safeties do. They chase after the ball. You know, Malik Hooker is a bona fide ball hawk. That ball goes in the air, you know, his ball senses activate, and he just follows the ball wherever it goes. No matter where it is on the field, he'll be there. And I think I wish the Browns could take him, but they're not going to take him. If they trade up, they're taking a quarterback. Unless the Browns pull a Browns move, a good Browns move, and actually take a safety. Imagine if we got Jamal Adams, too. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. No, we're not taking Jamal Adams or Hooker or any of those guys. They're going to go way before us. If we do trade up, we're going to take a quarterback. Most likely. That's the way it's looking. All right, so I got Hooker going number 7. Number 8, I got the Carolina Panthers going Christian McCaffrey, running back out of Stanford. A lot of people say, oh, he doesn't fit their style. Hey, you never know. They maybe could make him fit the style. You know? But Christian McCaffrey is very fast. That's the one thing about him. He's fast. He's the Flash. After watching that video of him doing workouts or whatever, you know, doing drills, I mean, that dude, he's got fast legs. And he can catch the ball, too. So he could be like a scat back. You know, you could motion him out to be a slot receiver, and he can just scorch on down the field and catch a touchdown. Like a Ted Ginn. Except, you know, he's a running back. So, yeah, I got Christian McCaffrey going number 8. Coming up at number 9, we got the Cincinnati Bengals. And at number 9, I got the Bengals selecting Reuben Foster. Now, Reuben Foster definitely fits the Bengals. Not just for his on-field play, but all of his crap off the field. You know, the Bengals are one of those teams that's like, yeah, they're going to take him just because he's a troublemaker. They love taking troublemakers. Just look at Vontaze Burfict and Pac-Man Jones. You know? But yeah, other than the off-the-field issues, Reuben Foster is a dynamic linebacker. He flies around the field going after wherever the ball is. You know, I would love him on the Browns, but oh my God, imagine if he was on the Browns with Myles Garrett. Oh my God, dude. Jamie Collins, Christian Kirksey, Reuben Foster at linebacker, Myles Garrett, Danny Shelton, Desmond Bryant, and Emmanuel Ogbah on the front four. That's unfair. Like, you have like, bruh, I can't even talk about that crap. That's, oh my God. Wow. But it ain't gonna happen. No, it ain't gonna happen. I'd be very shocked if it did. Coming up at number 10, we got the Buffalo Bills, and I have the Bills taking O.J. Howard, tight end out of Alabama. I'm going to start flying through these picks because I'm already at 10 minutes. I'm not trying to do a half-an-hour video. I already know I'll probably wind up at like a 20-minute video, but I'm not doing no half-an-hour video. Coming up at number 11, we got the Saints, you know. And at number 11, I got the Saints selecting Hassan Reddick, linebacker out of Temple. Coming up at number 12, we got my Browns back again. And at 12, I have my Browns selecting Mitch Trubisky, quarterback out of North Carolina. At 13, we got the Arizona Cardinals. And I have the Cardinals selecting Deshaun Kaiser, quarterback out of Notre Dame. Carson Palmer's time is running out, and they need a backup. They need a guy to take over when he retires. And I think Deshaun Kaiser will be really good in Arizona. The controlled environment, you know. Not to mention you have Bruce Arians, too. He's pretty good with quarterbacks. Last time I checked. Oh, no, he's not. I don't know, because I don't watch Arizona. I don't see them too often, so I don't know too much about them. All right, coming at number 14, we got the Philadelphia Eagles. Let's talk about the Eagles. Well, at 14, I have the Eagles taking Derek Barnett, defensive end out of Tennessee. The one notable thing about Derek Barnett is he broke a certain former Eagles sack record at Tennessee. You know, Reggie White. You might have heard of him. You know, he's pretty good. Rest in peace, Reggie. You know, the dude was a monster. He was a beast. He's a beast. And I think Derek Barnett could be the second coming of Reggie White. I mean, he's definitely playing like it at Tennessee. I'll tell you that. And I think he'll fit really well in Philadelphia because they got Fletcher Cox and Timmy Jernigan and Brandon Graham. And then you add Derek Barnett. Bruh, watch out for the Eagles. Just fix your secondary and you'll be pretty good, you know? All right, coming out at number 15, we have the Indianapolis Colts selecting Ryan Ramczyk, offensive tackle out of Wisconsin. They need life insurance for Andrew Luck. And I think Ryan Ramczyk will be really good in Indianapolis as they try to retool their offensive line, which has been absolute garbage for years. All right. And it's time they stop, neglecting it, too. They got to start addressing it because Andrew Luck is paying the price. All right. Coming in at number 16, we have the Baltimore Ravens selecting Mike Williams, wide receiver out of Clemson. Now, they just lost Steve Smith and Kamar Aiken. They could really use a replacement, so I got Mike Williams going there. At 17, we got the Washington Redskins selecting Takarist McKinley. Okay, that dude will be a monster in the league, nothing less. Put him on Washington. Too bad Washington's a dumpster fire, but I think Tech McKinley will make that defense even more ferocious than it already is. Coming in at number 18, we got the Tennessee Titans making the second of their two picks, selecting Corey Davis, wide receiver out of Western Michigan. I mean, they haven't really had a good receiver. Of course, they lost Dorial Green-Beckham. You give them Corey Davis to go with that offense of DeMarco Murray and Derrick Henry, Delaney Walker. That'd be a pretty good offense, you know? Not to mention, the offensive line's pretty good, too. So low key, the Titans could be a very good team if they make these picks, you know. But we'll see what happens. It's gonna be fun. Number 19, I have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers selecting Dalvin Cook, running back out of Florida State, to go along with Jameis Winston. Low key, that team will be very good too. Watch out for them in the NFC South. They're going to give the Falcons a run for their money. At number 20, we have the Denver Broncos selecting Forrest Lamp to help keep their quarterback on his feet, making plays, whether it be Paxton Lynch or Trevor Siemian. We'll see who it is, you know. But yeah, I got them taking Forrest Lamp, offensive lineman. I think he's out of Western Kentucky. At 21, this is the start of the playoff teams. I have the Detroit Lions selecting Gerard Davis, linebacker out of Florida. At 22, I got the Miami Dolphins selecting Taco Bell Charlton. I'm going to start calling him Taco Bell. You know, because he'll be hitting you like a bell. He'll be ringing your bell when he hits you, bruh. But I got him going to Miami to play alongside that pretty good defense, especially that front seven, with the Ndamukong Kung Su and Cameron Wake in Miami. At 23, I have the New York Giants selecting Cam Robinson to give Eli Manning another guy to protect his face, you know, protect his hide, because Eric Flowers is absolute garbage and needs to be kicked out of New York forever. And I think they could replace him with Cam Robinson. At 24, we got the Oakland, almost said Arizona Raiders. Wow, really? The Oakland, now Las Vegas Raiders, selecting Garyon Conley, cornerback out of Ohio State. Now, this dude's been having some legal issues over the past few days, but apparently it's all been a ruse. There's no such thing. I guess the woman made it up because he kicked her out of his room, I guess. I don't know. Didn't really hear too much about it. But, of course, it comes up a few days before the draft. It's what these girls do. They find out you're going to be making it big, and they want a part of the money. So they make up some crazy thing like that to get you into trouble so they can take your money. Watch out for the gold diggers. They're out there. And they're like little roaches. You know, they love you just for your money. And then when they get your money, they leave you. You know? She take my money. Well, I'm in need. Yeah. Yeah, okay. All right, 25, we got the Texans taking Patrick Mahomes, the homeboy, going to Houston. Of course, they don't got Osweiler anymore. Most likely their starter will be Tom Savage. Savage. All right, at 26, we got the Seattle Seahawks selecting Garrett Bowles. They need offensive line help. Their offensive line has not been good over the years. They need to improve that O-line. Definitely. At 27, the Kansas City Chiefs select Caleb Brantley out of Florida. At 28, the Dallas Cowboys select Tre'Davious White, corner out of LSU. They need a corner. They lost Mo Claiborne and Brandon Carr. Oh, but they got Nolan Carroll. Guess what? Nolan Carroll sucks. Bottom line. Enough said. Nolan Carroll's trash. Just take it from the Eagles fans. He sucks. You know? He got mossed by Terrell Pryor. Bruh. They got mossed by a quarterback-receiver hybrid. Bruh. But yeah, adding Tre'Davious White will be a much-needed improvement for that secondary if they ever want to be good again. You know, maybe not go one and done in the playoffs. Really? Whatever. At 29, I got the Green Bay Packers taking T.J. Watt, the homeboy from Wisconsin, going to Green Bay. Shout out to all you Packer fans out there, Matt Ogden, fellow Indians fan, Nick Fargo, Packer Fanatic, Lombardi Lee, JR, all you guys out there repping your team hardcore, you know, the Cheeseheads. Yeah. Green Bay. That's a, if the Browns like left for Baltimore and never came back, I would definitely consider being a Packer fan. But my team's here. I ain't going anywhere. So yeah, I'm gonna be a Browns fan for a very, very long time, for life. Yeah, until I die. Orange and brown till I'm in the ground. Yeah. At number 30, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers selecting Jabril Peppers, safety slash linebacker slash corner slash quarterback slash running back slash receiver, out of Michigan. I'm just going to call him a specialty player because he could do everything. And I think the Steelers really need whatever position he's going to be at, on that defense. Because their defense really wasn't good last year. I mean, they let the Browns hang around in both games. If we really wanted to, we could have beaten them in Week 17. But we didn't want to beat them. We wanted Myles Garrett. So, yeah, I got Jabril Peppers going to the Steelers at 30. At 31, we got the Atlanta Falcons, who blew a 25-point lead in the Super Bowl, selecting Charles Harris, defensive end out of Missouri, to go along with that front four that they got down there. With don't they have crap? Who did they pick up from Kansas City? Damn it, I don't even know who it was. I could see him, but I just can't think of his name. Oh well, forget it. And 32, we got the New Orleans Saints, selecting Adoree Jackson, cornerback slash punt returner out of USC. So that's going to do it for this mock draft. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I apologize for the gaffes I did in this video. I can't do a perfect video. It's impossible for me unless I do it scripted, and I don't script my videos. So that's my last first round mock draft of the year. Hope you guys liked it. I will have my Browns 7-round mock coming up very soon. And then, of course, tonight I will have both my team's draft reactions in 2 separate videos. And then I have my, day 1 review of both picks, what I think about them and everything. So, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Can't wait for the draft tonight. I'm Crazy Dog 99. Let's go Browns. And I'm out.